when do the rights start? That's how our political system works. Is you have to assign rights to a certain a time period, or when you think it can think, or I don't know what you guys assign it to. So what do you assign the rights to the baby?
That's why I'm interested to when you assign your rights, like, or the guys next to you, right, or the girl you don't know over there. I mean, when would it be wrong to kill the girl? Whose name I don't know. In the black jacket with some fur. Or you. I know Mackenzie. I met the girl behind Mackenzie. I know Mackenzie.
When would it be right to kill her? Let's see. Well, let's say she's going to kill a bunch of...
No, when would it be wrong? If I said, when it would be wrong to kill her? At what point is it wrong to kill her?
Let's say it's wrong when she's going to kill a bunch of other people. No, I wouldn't say it. Well, see, you're questioning what my moral structure is right now. So my moral structure is you shouldn't kill her because she can compute, I mean, she can think, she can logic.
So it's wrong to kill her because she can think.
It's wrong when she can think.
When she can think. So what if she's getting her wisdom teeth out, she's knocked out under anesthetic, and clearly not thinking?
That's clearly not the same thing.
Well, she's not in the same state of thinking, so would it be okay to kill her while she's under surgery? Because not only will she not be thinking, but she won't even feel pain.
Let's say not thinking and, let's say pre-birth.
So draw the line at birth.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Why?
Why? I don't know why. Basically because I think that the woman's rights over her life should be more important than the unborn fetuses.
Is my right to swing my arms more, and to the point of hitting you in the face more important than your right to not be hit in the face? Because I want the freedom to swing my arm.
Well, you keep taking this out of a fetus and a woman, and rather two fully developed humans. I mean, it's
fully developed. We already went through the fully developed thing.
It's a difference of categories. You're taking it into a different argument, and it doesn't apply.
It's only different if you value human life based on function. In other words, if you're developed to a certain cognitive ability or physical ability, then you're going to think my comparisons are problematic. But if it's wrong to kill Mackenzie or the girl behind her, whose name I don't know, because they're human, then it follows it's wrong to kill her because she's human. Now, if it's wrong to kill Mackenzie because she can think and reason, the problem with that is that means we could maybe have some people justify killing newborn children because they can't think and reason to the level of Mackenzie, but newborn children can think and reason beyond the level of a preborn child. You see, all of it's age dependent. Basically
what I'm saying is, when do you void the rights of the woman to control her own body?
When what one does with one body is harming the body of another, right? So if I'm going to swing my arms into your nose, then the right to life is the most foundational.
I see what you're saying. It's a completely valid point.
I appreciate that. Thank you. And one of the points that your comment makes me think of, if you think about it, what is the function of a uterus? What is a uterus doing every month? It is getting ready for the implantation of someone else's body. There is an organ within me that is unique from all other organs within me, and that is my uterus. It is an organ within my body which exists for someone else's body, because I can live without my uterus, but an embryo cannot. Very different from, let's say, my kidney, which exists in my body for my body. So I would say by the fact that my uterus, like it or lump it, exists for my preborn child, gives that child the right to remain in that uterus, which was waiting for him that month, not for me. Go ahead.
I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for letting us speak. I don't necessarily agree with your platform, but I do appreciate you guys letting me and the young lady that was with me earlier to voice our opinions and have an open dialogue. I really think that more organizations should be out here and be a little bit more vocal, so we can share our opinions and we can better understand those that are not necessarily aligned with ours. So thank you.
Well, and thank you. I really appreciate that, your intellectual honesty, your graciousness, and that's exactly what a university should be about, where we can vigorously debate controversial issues and share strongly different opinions and hear the other people out to try to say that, sometimes people will say, let's agree to disagree. Certainly not something you were saying, but some people will say that, and I would say, let's agree that we disagree. Let's agree that our disagreement's a problem. Let's agree that if I'm wrong, I'm doing a grave injustice by convincing people of a lie and taking away a woman's right. But let's agree if supporters of abortion are wrong, they're doing a great injustice by allowing people to be killed. So let's agree, as this woman has acknowledged, to continue to debate, to be civil, and to see if we have good reasons for the claims that we're making. Is there another question or comment? Anyone raise your hands? I'll send Jojo your way. Question or comment about the exhibit, about abortion, about the comparison? Questions or comments? Oh, okay. After her, there's a guy over here in 1982.
Let's say a girl does have an abortion.
Or 7, sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
let's say a girl does have an abortion, and she realizes that it was the wrong choice and that she will never do it again. What would you recommend she does to, maybe just slowly get involved in the pro-life movement?
That's a great question. For women who have had abortions, we encourage that they, for example, call the post-abortion help number that we have on the black sign here, to take our pamphlet, which has a toll-free number on it, to get counseling. There are programs set up to help women work through their grief. One thing that's often encouraged in these programs is for women to name their children. It is a major part of healing for a woman to be able to place a name to the memory of that child and let that memory always live on. To often do something that involves life, such as planting a tree in the memory of that child, so that life lives on. There's a very beautiful book some of you may have read or watched the movie of called The Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini. And it's not about abortion, it's about 2 boys growing up in Afghanistan. And one boy has the most horrible injustice inflicted upon him. And his friend watches as this injustice is happening, and he does nothing. And this friend is just torn up inside at the fact that he saw his most faithful friend be abused and hurt, and he didn't stop to intervene. Years pass, he never sees the friend again once his family has moved away. But years later, he gets a call from an old man who knows of his dark past, who knows about the time he let his friend be hurt and how he betrayed his friend through his indifference and inaction. And this old man says, there's a kid in need and I need you to come overseas and I need you to help him, but it's going to come at great personal cost. It's going to come at great sacrifice. And he says to the young man, there is a way to be good again. He says, this is what I want you to know. True redemption is when guilt leads to good. True redemption is when guilt leads to good. And this man flies overseas to rescue this child in danger, and it is indeed a great personal cost, but also a great benefit for the other child. And so for any woman who is regretting her involvement with abortion, and seeks out this help, to know that there is an opportunity to spare other children the death of her own child, to spare other women the pain that she herself has gone through by being vocal and sharing with others her story of regret of what happened and working to end abortion. And that is a beautiful, beautiful act of redemption.
I was just wondering, is there any way you guys are able to compromise with the people who are, I guess, in favor of abortion, so we could actually solve the issues? Since you guys want to stop abortion, that's okay, that's your opinion, but there's really no compromise at all. So there's going to be a problem that's going to happen. It's continue forever until either abortions are made illegal or abortions are made fully legal. So is there any way that you guys could possibly a compromise?
I think compromise is a good issue to discuss. It's a good question. Let me ask you this. If we were talking, let's say, about slavery, and someone wanted it to be completely, no exceptions, it's not allowed, and other people said, no, we shouldn't ever force slavery, but we need to just allow it. Would you say there's common ground or compromise which can occur?
Slavery is something different than abortion, I think.
How is it different?
Oh, okay, abortion. Because it's still like a woman's choice. Because the whole point that you have to have the other side of it, like of this being the woman's choice to control her body in some sort of way.
Okay, so
let's say if the woman was raped or something, then she does have the right to an abortion or something like that.
okay, well, just in terms of dealing with your first point about it being the woman's choice, let's say, to control her own body.
But it's all the other side of that. Not only you guys want to protect the fetuses, but the rape the